Ever wish you could learn anything, like, really fast? Maybe you bought a guitar, strummed a few chords, and now it's just a fancy dust collector. Or you tried learning a new language, but all you can say is, "Where's the bathroom?" in Spanish. Don't worry, we've all been there. But what if I told you that learning anything, seriously anything, is way easier than you think? No, you don't need to be a genius. No, you don't need endless hours of study. All you need are a few simple tricks that actually work, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Let's dive in. The myth of talent. First off, let's bust a myth. People love to say, "Oh, I'm just not talented." But guess what? Talent is overrated. Yeah, I said it. Most of the time, talent is really just the result of practice, habits, and consistency. Even Mozart, yeah, the Mozart, practiced for thousands of hours before he got good. So if you think you just don't have it, you're lying to yourself. The 80-20 rule. Ever heard of the Pareto principle? No? Well, don't worry. It's just a fancy way of saying that 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort. So instead of trying to master everything about a skill, focus on the key 20% that gives you the biggest bang for your buck. Want to learn a language? Master the 500 most common words first. Want to cook? Learn 5 basic techniques and you're golden. The secret is efficiency, my friend. The power of tiny goals. Big goals are overwhelming. I want to be fluent in French. Cool, but let's be real. You're probably not going to get there if that's your only goal. Instead, set tiny goals. Like, I will learn 5 French words today. Small, bite-sized wins keep your brain happy and make learning addictive, trust me. Learn like a kid. Ever seen how kids learn? They mess up all the time, but they don't care. They play, explore, and try again. But adults? Oh no, we're afraid of looking dumb. Newsflash, nobody cares if you mispronounce a word or burn your first omelet. The faster you fail, the faster you learn. Be like a kid. The 5-minute trick. Here's a fun one. Whenever you don't feel like practicing, tell yourself, I'll just do it for 5 minutes. More often than not, 5 minutes turns into 30. The hardest part is starting, so trick your brain into it. It works. Science says so. Make it fun. If learning feels like a chore, you won't stick with it. So gamify it. Turn studying into a challenge. Compete with a friend. Give yourself rewards. Make a ridiculous bet, like, if I don't practice guitar today, I have to wear socks on my hands tomorrow. Keep it weird. Keep it fun. Teach to learn. Want to master something fast? Teach it to someone else. Even if it's just explaining it to your dog. When you have to simplify an idea, your brain locks it in. So find a study buddy, a willing sibling, or even just record yourself explaining things. It works wonders. Cut out the noise. Let's be honest, if your phone is buzzing with notifications every 2 seconds, you're not learning squat. Set boundaries. Put your phone in another room. Use website blockers and focus. Distraction is the enemy of deep learning. Find your why. If you don't have a strong reason for learning something, you won't last. So ask yourself, why do I really want to learn this? The stronger your why, the more motivated you'll be. No why, no drive. The secret weapon. Sleep. Sleep isn't just for recharging, it actually helps your brain process and retain information. So if you've been cramming all night, congrats, you've sabotaged yourself. Get those Z's. Studies show that deep sleep strengthens memory connections, helping you recall what you've learned more efficiently. So if you want to learn faster, prioritize rest. The 10,000-hour lie. People love to throw around the 10,000-hour rule, like you need to practice for 10,000 hours to be good at something. Nope. Studies show you can get decent at most skills with just 20 hours of focused practice. That's 40 minutes a day for a month. Way more doable, right? The art of imitation. Don't reinvent the wheel. Find someone who's already good at what you want to learn, copy their techniques, and then make it your own. Learning is part imitation, part innovation. Watch how they practice, how they troubleshoot problems, and what strategies they use to improve. The more you analyze their approach, the easier it is to adapt it to your own style. The goal isn't to copy forever, but to use imitation as a launchpad for mastery. Build a streak. Ever heard of Jerry Seinfeld's "don't break the chain" method? Every day you practice, mark an X on a calendar. The goal? Keep the streak going. Missing one day is okay. 2. Danger zone. The learning plateau. At some point, progress slows down. It happens to everyone. But here's the trick. When you hit a plateau, switch things up. Try a different approach, challenge yourself, or take a short break. The plateau isn't failure, it's part of the process. The power of environment. Surround yourself with what you want to learn. Want to learn Spanish? Change your phone's language settings. Want a code? Hang out with programmers. Your environment shapes your success. The accountability hack. Tell someone about your learning goal. Better yet, make a public commitment. The fear of looking like a quitter is surprisingly motivating. Celebrate progress. Don't just focus on the finish line, celebrate small wins. Each step forward is proof that you're getting better. Acknowledge it. Reward yourself for progress, no matter how small. It keeps motivation high. Whether it's treating yourself to your favorite snack or simply taking a moment to appreciate how far you've come, every bit of progress matters. Learning is a journey, so enjoy the ride. Get comfortable with discomfort. If you're always comfortable, you're not growing. Learning anything new is awkward at first. Embrace it. That discomfort means you're leveling up. Use the power of music. Listening to instrumental music while studying or practicing can boost focus and memory. Try classical, lo-fi, or even video game soundtracks. They're designed to keep you engaged without distracting lyrics. Music can also help create a rhythm for repetitive tasks, making learning feel more effortless. Experiment with different genres to find what works best for your focus. Create a learning ritual. Train your brain to get into learning mode by setting up a routine. Maybe it's making tea before studying, using the same workspace, or doing a quick warm-up exercise. A consistent ritual tells your brain, it's go time. Over time, this ritual conditions your mind to switch into deep focus mode faster. The more consistent you are, the easier learning becomes. Engage multiple senses. The more senses you involve, the better you retain information. Instead of just reading, try speaking out loud, writing things down, or even acting them out. If you're learning a new language, listen to native speakers, repeat phrases aloud, and write them down. Combining sight, sound, and movement strengthens your memory and speeds up learning. Use visualization techniques. Your brain loves images. Instead of just reading information, try visualizing it. Picture yourself successfully doing the skill or use mental imagery to connect new concepts. For example, if you're learning public speaking, imagine yourself confidently delivering a speech to an audience. Athletes use this technique all the time because it works. The just keep going rule. Honestly, the biggest secret to learning anything is simple. Just don't quit. Show up consistently, keep improving, and time will do the rest. Progress isn't always obvious, but trust the process. Small efforts compound over time. Some days will feel easy, others will be frustrating, but as long as you keep moving, you're winning. Remember, every expert was once a beginner who refused to give up. So what's stopping you? You now have all the tools to learn anything. No more excuses, pick a skill, apply these steps, and go. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go practice my juggling. It's on my Learn Anything list. Wish me luck. Keep learning, keep questioning, and always stick to knowledge. See you in the next one.